Hi, this is Mr. V, and in this video we're going to look at how to use the tan ratio to find the side lengths of a triangle. Now we've got two different situations here, and you'll notice the difference very shortly. So we'll start with this example here. We've got our triangle, we have a known angle, and we have two sides, one of which is unknown and the other one is known. Let's start by labeling our triangle. So referring to this angle here, our unknown side is going to be the opposite, and our adjacent side is our known. And again, the side opposite of the right angle is the hypotenuse, which in this case we're not worrying about. So our rule is tan of the angle is equal to opposite over adjacent. Now let's fill in the values that we know. So we know that we've got tan, and we know that the angle is 53.6. So we can fill in 53.6 as our angle is equal to our opposite side of the unknown. It was labeled as A, so I'll write in A, divided by, and our adjacent was 28.3 meters. Now, unlike the situation where we didn't know the angle, we now do. So we don't have to get rid of this tan by going the inverse tan function. We just have to rearrange for A. We have A divided by 28.3. So to get rid of divide by 28.3, we're going to multiply by 28.3. So 28.3 times tan 53.6 equals, and now we've gotten rid of divide by 28.3, we're just left with A, our missing side. Now all we have to do is put this function onto our calculator. Let's take out a calculator. 28.3 times tan of 53.6, close bracket. Make sure to adjust your angles inside of the brackets here, equals 38.38, I'll round that to 38.4. 38.4 equals A. So our unknown side is 38.4 meters. Okay, just looking at my other units here. Great. So what's going on with this other situation? Let's label this triangle. Here's our angle. So this side is opposite of our angle. So this is our opposite. And our unknown side is adjacent to our angle. It's next to our angle. Let's fill in our rule. So our rule is tan of the angle equals opposite over adjacent. And we know our angle. We know our angle is 48.5. So 48.5 equals, our opposite is 908 millimeters, divided by our adjacent, which is unknown. Can you tell the difference? In our first situation, it was the opposite side that was unknown, which is above the fraction. In this case, it is the adjacent that's unknown. So it's our denominator that's unknown, and our rearrangement will take a couple of steps here. So we can't deal with our unknown being in the denominator. So we're going to start by multiplying by b to get rid of this divide by b. So I'm going to have b times tan 48.5 equals 908. Now my unknown is in the numerator. It's an invisible fraction here for divide by 1. That we can deal with. We just now need to get rid of times tan 48.5. That's right, we're just going to divide by tan 48.5 to get rid of it. So b is equal to 908 divided by tan 48.5. which you'll notice is practically the opposite of what we did over here, where we have our known length times tan of the angle. Now we have our known length divided by tan of the angle. It's just a case of figuring out which situation you need to use. Equals, we now have just our unknown left, so we can put this on our calculator to determine our answer. So take out my calculator, 908 divided by tan 48.5, close bracket, equals, and my calculator tells me that my side length is 803.33, that'll round down to 3 millimeters. Two different situations, but both use tan to find the side length of a triangle.